Okay, now that you already understand the concept of molar mass and how to calculate the molar mass of a specific compound, let's consider now the conversion from grams to moles and moles to grams. Okay, for this conversion, we can use actually a formula. So let's have here a formula. Let's use violet here. So we can use formula for the sorry, for the moles we can use N as equal to weight or your mass over molar mass. Okay, we're here where N is your moles, where N is your moles, and your weight is your weight or mass. Take note, sa physics hindi magkaparehas ang weight and mass, ha? Ang weight ay may kinalaman sa gravity, ang mass naman ay walang kinalaman sa gravity, okay? Pero sa case natin sa chemistry, pwede natin sila i-consider yung weight and mass sa case lang nitong molar mass na parehas, okay? For this case, so here, weight or mass, and your mm is your molar mass. Molar mass, okay? And here, from this formula, we can derive the other formula. Here, from N is equal to weight over molar mass, we can get the formula for weight. So let's write N is equal to weight over molar mass. So for us to get the formula for weight, let's do cross multiplication here. Okay. Take note, we can put 1 here para di lang kayo malito. You can put 1 here para alam nyong makakross multiplyan sila. Okay, here. So the answer here, or for the formula of weight, we have here. Let's use blue. So for your weight, that is weight times 1. So that is equal to weight. And here, we have N times mm. So N times mm. So this is the formula for your weight. You have your moles times molar mass. Okay, with this, we can get also the formula for our molar mass. Okay, let's use black. Let's write again the formula. If we have a formula of N is equal to weight over molar mass, first thing that we need to do here is to cross multiply. We can now derive the formula for weight. With this, we can get the formula for weight, which is equal to weight is equal to N times mm. And with this formula, we can also derive the formula for molar mass. Take note, let's use red. Tingnan mo lang yung katabi ng hinahanap mo. Our target here is the molar mass formula or your mm. Ang katabi niya is the N. So we can use this N. Let's divide both sides by N. Tingnan mo kung anong katabi ng hinahanap mo. And kung anong katabi ng hinahanap mo, ipan-divide mo both sides para ma-cancel yung hindi mo kailangan. Here, dahil pareha silang N, dito, maka-cancel yung N na yan, may iwanan ka ng mm is equal to, dahil ang weight and N ay hindi naman parehas, hindi sila maka-cancel, so stay lang sila, weight is equal to, mm is equal to weight over N. So, meron ka ng tatlong formula. We have here, for our moles, we have weight over molar mass. For weight, you have here moles times molar mass. And for your molar mass, you have your weight over moles. Okay? So take note of this formula. Okay, we have your 3 formulas. This one, let's square here, 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 and here. Okay? Let's erase this. Let's consider calculations. Okay, let's have sample problems. Start with our first problem. It's right here. For example, how many grams of Cr are present in 0.0450 moles of Cr. Okay, let's have our solution. Take note that our formula here, a formula is for weight. Okay, so we need the formula for weight. Weight is equal to N or moles times molar mass. Here, from our example, we are given moles. This 0.0450. So this is your N, which is 0.0450. And what is your molar mass? Take note, your molar mass is the same as the same value. We have here, let's look for it. It has the same value, just like your atomic mass, okay? It has the same value with your atomic mass. So let's locate this CR. This CR is this. Okay, I found it. Here we have 51.996. 51.996. Okay, so here our molar mass is 51.996, and the unit for molar mass is grams per mole. And for this 0.0450, the unit here is moles, right? From this. Okay, now let's substitute these values. Here we have our N. Your N value is 0.0450. Take note of the unit, moles, times your molar mass, which is 51.996 grams per mole. Okay, or you can rewrite this just like this, grams per mole. Okay, so with this we can now cancel the moles, and now we are left with only unit grams. Okay, so let's calculate. That is 0.0450, check ko lang yung calcu ko, times here we have 51.996. Okay, so the answer here is, let's use other color. Okay, let's use black. So the answer here, the weight here, or your mass, or how many grams, take note that the unit for your weight is grams. Okay, so for example, you're asked to determine the grams, all you need to do is to use the formula for weight. Okay, so here the answer here is 2.33982 grams, or you can have your 2.34 grams. Okay, so this is your final answer, 2.34 grams. Okay, now let's consider another one. Let's erase this. Let's have another one. Okay, so what if we have here we have this, determine the mass in grams of 3.75 moles of aluminum. Again, let's use our formula. Our formula for weight is equal to N times molar mass. Here you have your given 3.75 moles as your N, and your molar mass is the same as your atomic mass in the periodic table. The value for your atomic mass is equal to the value of your molar mass for a specific element. So our target is aluminum. Where is that aluminum? This is the aluminum. We have your 26.982. 26.982. Here your molar mass is 26.982, and the unit here is grams per mole. Okay, so take note, the unit here is grams per mole. So if we're going to calculate this, we have here weight is equal to N. So you have your 3.75 moles times your molar mass is 26.98, and the unit here is grams per mole. And again, we can cancel this moles and moles, and now you're left with the unit grams. So weight is equal to 3.75 times 26.98. So this is equal to, we have here, let's look at my calculator. Here we have 101.175, and the unit here is grams. Take note, without unit, mali ang inyong sagot. Okay, here let's consider another example. Determine the mass in grams. Okay, of let's consider, for example, 0.732 moles of CO2 Okay, so let's have here our solution. So for our carbon, let's first get the formula. Weight is equal to N times molar mass, and given here you have a given N. Your N value here is 0.732 moles. And for your molar mass, we need to locate first the carbon and followed by your oxygen. For your molar mass, let's erase this area. For your molar mass, first let's get the atomic mass of your carbon. And the atomic mass of your here we have oxygen. Take note, because the value for your atomic mass is equal to the value of your molar mass, kaya kinukuha natin si atomic mass. So, ibig sabihin, actually, atomic mass and molar mass, si atomic mass magkaiba siya talaga sa molar mass, pero sa case ng unit, pwede natin silang i-equal kasi ang atomic mass unit value niya sa periodic table ay equal din sa molar mass value ng specific element. So, for your carbon, if you look at your periodic table, that is 12.011 grams per mole. And for your oxygen, you have here 16 grams per mole. Okay? So, para makuha yung molar mass of your CO2, let's use violet. Para makuha yung molar mass ng ating CO2, you have here 1 carbon. Sa CO2, meron kang, take note, ito yung CO2 mo. You have 1 carbon. The atomic mass or molar mass of your carbon is 12.011. Plus, you have here 2 times. Your oxygen here is 16, right? So, if we calculate this, that is 1 times 12.011 plus 2 times 16. Okay, so the answer here is 44.011 and the unit is grams per mole. Take note, this is your molar mass and not the weight that we're going to determine. So, we can now substitute this value. So, here we have your weight is equal to your N value, which is 0.732 moles times this value, which is 44.011 and the unit is grams per moles, right? So let's erase this area. Here, let's calculate this. Let's erase this area. So here we have 0.732 times 44.011. Our answer is Our answer is 32.216 and the unit here is grams. Okay, so this is your final answer. Okay, so now that you already know how to convert from moles to grams, now let's consider the opposite, which is grams to moles. Okay, let's have an example. Let's use red. For example, we have here how many moles of selenium, or Se are there in 23.52 grams of selenium. Okay, so first let's get the formula for our moles. Okay, so formula for our moles is here. Let's write the formula. N is equal to weight over molar mass, right? And here we have 23.52 grams as our weight. Here, the given weight here in our problem is 23.52 grams. And for our molar mass, okay, we need to look at our periodic table. Let's look at our periodic table. Okay, here. Let's locate first our selenium. So where is our selenium? Our selenium is here. Okay, here is our selenium. The atomic mass of selenium is 78.971. So it means that the value for the molar mass of selenium is also equal to your atomic mass. Okay, that is equal to 78.971. So here the molar mass is 78.971 grams per mole. Okay, balikan lang natin saglit, baka mali ako ng pagkatingin. Here, 78.971. So here, 78.971. Okay, so here, now that you already have your values for weight and molar mass, we can now calculate the moles. So for the moles, let's have here. Okay, I will get first my calculator here. So let's use black. N is equal to, your given weight is 23.52 grams over your molar mass, which is 78.971 unit is grams per mole. Now you can cancel now your grams, and you're left with the unit moles. Here, 23.52, let's divide this value by 78.971. That is equal to 0.2978, and the unit is mole. Take note, laging lagyan ng unit. Kapag walang unit, mali. Okay? Here, let's have question number 2. Okay, let's have question number 2. Okay, question number 2. How many moles are there in, let's consider how many moles are there in 18.76 grams of magnesium hydroxide, or MgOH2. Okay, for that, let's first write the formula. So the formula for moles is N is equal to weight over molar mass. From our given problem, we have here the value for our weight or mass. Here is your weight value is you have here 18.76 grams, right? And your molar mass, okay? You need to locate the molar mass for the whole compound. Here we need to consider the magnesium and also the hydroxide. So let's have a scratch here. So you have your magnesium and hydroxide. Okay. Let's use our periodic table. Let's locate the atomic mass, okay, or the molar mass of our magnesium. So here we have, for magnesium, we have 24.305. So we have here for magnesium, molar mass or your atomic mass value, or your molar mass is equal to, okay, let's look at it again, sorry. I forgot, here we have 24.305. 24.305. The unit is grams per mole. Take note, this is a molar mass, okay? This is your molar mass. So because your atomic mass is equal to your molar mass, you can get the value for atomic mass. But the your molar mass is different from your atomic mass. The unit for atomic mass actually is atomic mass unit, while for the molar mass, the unit is grams per mole. Okay, but because they have the same value, for us to determine the molar mass of a specific element, or okay, for a specific element in the periodic table, all we need to do is to look for their atomic mass, because the value of their atomic mass is equal to our molar mass. But again, they are different. The unit for atomic mass is atomic mass unit, while for the molar mass, the unit is grams per mole. Okay, but they have same value. Okay, so now let's have here for our magnesium. We have here one magnesium atom, so 1 times the atomic mass of our magnesium. So this is the atomic mass of your magnesium, or to be exact, let's call it molar mass of our magnesium. Atomic mass of our magnesium, or the, okay, here, let's undo it. Or the molar mass of our magnesium. Okay, here we have 24.305, and the unit is grams per mole. And now we can now consider the atomic mass or molar mass value for our oxygen and hydrogen. Here for the atomic mass atomic mass of our hydrogen. Okay, let's place it here. Okay, so for the atomic mass, or for the molar mass, for the molar mass of our hydrogen and molar mass of oxygen, again, their value is the same as the atomic mass value. So for the hydrogen, we have 1.008, and for the oxygen, the value is 16. Okay, so now we can distribute this here. From the MgOH2 molecule, we have how many oxygen atoms? Here, we can distribute this two value to this oxygen here and to this hydrogen here. So overall, we have two oxygen. So 2 times 16, plus we have also 2 hydrogens. So 2 hydrogens, or 2 times 1.008. Okay, take note, pwede nating ma-distribute. Dun lang yung number na ito, dun lang sa loob na ating parenthesis or quantity. Okay, so the value here is, let's get the value. So we have 1 times 24.305 plus 2 times 16 plus 2 times 1.008. Wait lang, medyo mabagal ang aking calcu. So here we have 58.321, and the unit here is grams per mole. Okay, now that we already have our value for molar mass and mass or weight, we can now calculate, or we can now solve the moles. Here, let's use green. So your N here is equal to your weight. Your weight value is 18.76 grams over, you have here your molar mass, which is equal to 58.321 with the unit grams per mole. And with this, we can cancel the grams. So our final answer is, let's erase this area. Now our final answer is, let's have 18.76 divided by 58.321. So the value here is 0.3216, and the unit here is moles, or MOL. Okay, so this is the value for the, or this is the answer for this question: how many moles are there in 18.76 grams of magnesium hydroxide? Okay, what if we consider this problem? Let's have another problem. Let's consider another problem. Let's use black here. So problem number 3, how many moles are there in, let's say, we have, for example, 82 grams of your carbonic acid, which is H2CO3. Okay, so let's have here. So first, you need to locate the atomic mass value for the hydrogen, carbon, and oxygen. Pero dahil matagal na natin itong sinasagutan, alam na natin yung atomic mass nila sa periodic table. And again, the value for atomic mass is equal to the value for molar mass of specific element. But first, let's write the formula. Here, N is equal to weight over molar mass. And from the problem, we have here the given. Here, we have the value for weight, which is 82 grams. And for the molar mass, let's solve for the molar mass. Let's write first the atomic mass. So atomic mass. Okay, let's use another color. For atomic mass of our hydrogen, we also have here value atomic mass of carbon. Okay, and we also have here value atomic mass of oxygen here. for the hydrogen, the value is 1.008. And for carbon, here we have 12.011. Okay, so let's check first kung tama nga bang pagkakatanda ko sa kanila. Let's have here for carbon. Yeah, that's right. Okay, balik muna tayo. And here, for oxygen, we have 16. So now let's solve. So for the H2SO3, this compound here, H2CO3 from our H2CO3, sorry. For our H2CO3, we have here 2 hydrogens. So 2 times the value, atomic mass for hydrogen, or the molar mass value for hydrogen, which is 1.008, plus you have here 1 carbon atom. So here you have 1 times 12.011, plus for our oxygen, we have here 3 oxygen atoms, so 3 times 16. So the value here is, let's use my calculator, 2 times 1.008 plus 1 times 12.011 plus 3 times 16. So the value here is 62.027. So here the value again is 62.027, and the unit here is, your unit here is grams per mole. Okay, now that we have already our value for molar mass and weight, we can now solve for our moles. So here, let's solve for moles. N is equal to, your weight value or mass value is 82 grams. And for your molar mass, you have here, let's erase this area. You have here 62 point. Here we have 62.027. Okay, let's check first. Okay, that's right. And then let's have our value 82 divided by 62.027. So your value here is equal to 1.322, and the unit here is moles, right? So because here we have grams per mole, and we can cancel the grams, and now we're left with mole unit. So the answer here is 1.322 moles. Okay, MOL or MOLES, that's fine. You can also write MOLES. Okay, they're the same. Next, let's consider the mass conversion and volume conversion. Okay, for our gas law lesson, we need to consider also the common mass conversion and volume conversion. So for the case of the mass, kailangan lang natin i-consider is yung kilograms. So 1 kilogram, take note, is equal to 1,000 grams, and your 1 milligram is equal to your 0.001 gram. Okay, this is for your mass, and for your volume, this is for your mass. Ito lang yung need nating i-consider sa lesson ng gas law. This is for your mass conversion. And for our volume, ito lang i-consider natin. For volume, let's have 1 liter is equal to 1,000 ml, and 1 ml is equal to 1 cubic centimeter. Okay, this is for our volume conversion. So take note, for this mass conversion and volume conversion, gagamitin natin yung mga yan sa gas law. Okay, so dahil familiar na kayo dyan, let's have examples. For example, let's try to solve for mass, or to convert for mass, subconversion for mass. For number 1, for example, we have here 2.5 kilograms, 2 grams. Okay, again, sulat mo muna yung given. So your given is 2.5 kilograms. Take note that your 1 kilogram is equal to your 1,000 grams. Pwede mo po i-flip itong value na to. This value here, pwede mo siya i-flip, depende sa need ng cancellation. But kapag ganitong arrangement niya, we can cancel our kilograms dahil nag-exist sila in opposite sides. Here, you have here 2.5 kilograms, and para di ka malito, you can put 1. Kasi same pa rin naman yan, 2.5 divided by 1 is 2.5. Okay, para hindi ka lang malito at makancel mo yung magka-opposite. Okay, now, na-cancel mo ng unit na kilogram. So, 2.5 kilograms times your 1,000, that is equal to 2,500 grams. Okay? And now, let's consider number 2. Let's have here, for example, we have a value 72.3 milligrams to grams. Okay? So here, let's first write our given 72.3 milligrams times, because you all know that the 1 milligram is equal to 0.001 gram. We can use this. And now we can cancel our milligrams. We have here now 72.3 times 0.001 over 1. Okay, that is equal to, okay, let's check first. Okay, that is equal to 0.0723, and the unit is grams here. Okay, now let's consider another one. Let's have number 3. For example, you have 23 kilograms to your milligrams. Okay, so let's start with the given. Here we have 23 kilograms times, take note, we can use here 1 kilogram is equal to your 1,000 grams. Okay, now you're left with grams. And sa grams, you can use your 1 milligram is equal to 0.01 grams. So here, place natin si 1 milligram sa taas, dito si 0.001 grams para makancel sila. Okay, take note, pwede mo silang i-flip, depende sa need ng cancellation. So here we have 23 times 1,000 divided by 1 times 1 over 0.001. So this is equal to 23000000. Again, let's check muna. Baka nagkamali ako. 1, 2, 3. Then we have here 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay? So here, our value. Here's our value now. And the unit here is milligrams. Okay? So now let's consider volume conversion. Okay? Let's have volume conversion. For volume conversion, for example, you have 5 ml to liters. Okay? First, let's write our given. Here we have 5 ml times, take note that your 1 liter is equal to your 1,000 ml. So, lagay natin sa baba yung 1,000 ml para makancel si ml. And now we have here 5 divided by 1,000, which is equal to 5 times 10 raised to negative 3, or you can write 1, 2, and 3. So that is equal to 0.005. Okay, so here you can have here 0.005 or 0.005. Okay, next, let's have, for example, you are asked to convert 5 cubic centimeters to your ml. Take note that 1 cubic centimeter is equal to 1 ml. So 5 cubic centimeter is also equal to 5 ml, right? So your 5 cubic centimeter to ml is 5 ml, okay? Okay, now let's use this for our calculation. For example, you are asked to determine here how many moles, how many moles are there in, let's say we have, for example, 26.373 milligrams of CaCl2. Okay, let's have our solution. So for CaCl2, again, our formula for moles, N is equal to weight over molar mass. Okay, from our problem, we have a given. Our given weight from our problem is 26.373, but the unit here is milligrams. So the first thing that we need to do here is to convert this into grams. Okay, and then we have here molar mass of CaCl2. First, let's get the molar mass. Molar mass of CaCl2. So your Ca, let's have here your Ca. Let's look at our periodic table. Our calcium value is, okay, here let's look at our calcium, 40.078, and for chlorine 35.45. 40.078 for calcium. Okay, so for our calcium, atomic mass of calcium is 40 point what is that? Sorry, I forgot. 40 point. Okay, 40 point. Let's have here 40.078. 40.078. Okay, let's have our next slide. 40.078, and the unit is grams per mole. And for our chlorine, we have 35.45. Unit is grams per mole. Okay, now if we're going to calculate this, we have one calcium atom, so 1 times 40.078 plus, for our chlorine, we have 2 chlorine atoms, so 2 times 35.45. Okay, let's have here, so that is 40.078 plus 2 times 35.45, so the value here is 110.978, and the unit here is grams per mole. Okay, now that we already have our value for molar mass, take note that the unit for molar mass is grams per mole, and yung given sa atin na weight from this problem is milligrams. Okay, para ma-cancel yung grams or grams sa grams per mole, we need to convert this milligrams into grams. Okay? So we need to convert first this milligram, kasi kung milligram ang gagamitin mo at may grams per mole ka sa baba, hindi mo sila maka-cancel dahil hindi sila magkaparehas. Right? Milligrams is different from grams. So kailangan mai-convert mo yung milligram value mo to your grams. Okay? So first, let's have here 26.373. Take note, we have your milligrams times, we have a conversion value for 1 milligram, that is equal to your 0.001 grams. Then we can cancel this milligrams. 26.373 times 0.001. So we have here our value of 0.026373. Okay, and with the unit grams. Okay, now we can solve this. So our N here is your value for weight in grams, which is 0.026373 grams over, or let's simplify this value. Okay, and over 110.978 with the unit grams per mole. Then let's erase this area. Okay, let's divide that value. 0.026373 over 0.02673. Check ko lang kung tamang tinatype ko sa calcu. Here we have 110.978. So here, the value here is equal, or your answer is equal to 2.37376 times 10 raised to -4, and the unit here is moles. Okay? So take note, mahalaga na marunong kayo mag-convert from milligrams to grams or from kilograms to milligrams. Okay? Yung mass conversion mahalaga and yung volume conversion din ay mahalaga. Okay? Yung volume conversion, makita nyo siya sa problem na natin sa gas law. Pero ngayon, ipapakita ko muna sa inyo yung sa mass conversion. So, kung paano nyo ma-relate yung ating molar mass with our moles and our mass given. Okay? So, that's it for today, or that's all for today's class. And see you again tomorrow.